Welcome back. Bien content de retourner avec moi, with me, is Miss Kessa Gooden. Good afternoon, Miss Gooden. How you doing?
Bon après-midi, ça va très bien et vous?
Okay. J'ai oublié que vous parlez français. Hein?
Oh, right. I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How you doing?
Fine, thanks.
Good. You are here to talk about your event, but before talking about that fundraising, which I think our audience wants to know more, but let's talk about Putting Things Right. Why that name?
Putting Things Right was founded by me in 2007, back when I was in West Africa. I was driving one day in the car with my ex-husband now.
Which country in West Africa?
Niamey, Niger. And we stopped at a stoplight, and there was 8 kids there. They were begging for food. They had a plate, and I didn't have any food with me, but I had $1 and change. And I took it and I gave it to them, and they bowed down to me, and they like, "Thank you, ma'am, thank you." To see that gratitude, I made it my mission, my goal objective, to help, because it compelled me. I could be doing more. I could be helping. So I want to put things right. So I came up with this organization and said, it's time for me to put it right. And that's how come the name start with Putting Things Right.
Let me ask you this. You said those poor people in West Africa, they came, they asked you for food. And in the United States, most of the time, our homeless, our poor, they don't ask for food, they ask for money.
Exactly.
Why they ask for food? Is that something?
It is a dire need there for food. They go days, weeks without food. They can't afford it. Even $2 can feed them for a month. Some of the people there, like one child, $2 is good enough money for them. My family used to survive off $20 a month to feed my family of 5. And these kids, these family down there that's less fortunate, they don't have money. They can't even find a simple $1.
And according to some international organizations, those people, most of the people down in Africa are living in less than $1 a day.
Exactly.
So if you have $1, you can feed those people. Although when we're looking at our standard here, we know $1 cannot really do anything.
Exactly. What we think is nothing to us is a lot to some people. And especially from the grassroots projects. Like those people, $1 is saving a life every second of the day.
I was talking to you last week about Putting Things Right, and you explained to me your own life experience, you know, how that impact anything and everything that you're doing today. Can you share with our audience, you know, your growing up, you know, how was that?
Well, for me, I had a very challenging life, and since I was 8 years old, I had to find ways to provide for my family. My mom is a very hard worker. She's been on her own since she was 9. So she did the best that she could. I used to sell newspaper. I used to sell fruits. I used to sell bulla and milk in Jamaica, so that I
was gonna make sure you said that this is from Jamaica. You were in Jamaica then.
This is from Jamaica, and I remember there's days that I didn't have transportation to go to school. And I remember days, oftentimes, I don't have lunch. I was in the 3rd grade. I used to go to the 1st grade students and beg them for some of their food just to get through the day, until my teacher and I made a deal. She said, if you sell the bulla and the milk, whatever is left over, you'll have it for the day. So I used to sell them and break the last bulla and make sure something is wrong with the last bag of milk so I can have lunch for the day. And that journey right there, to overcome that, you know, that's just part of it with poverty. But there's other challenges that I've overcame, you know, not just in Jamaica, but in America. I've been here since I'm 14. I've been on my own since I'm 14. You know, I've been around the world as well. Africa, I had some struggles there. England, I had struggles there. But, you know, the fact that I overcame them let me know that, you know, my place is right now.
And you said, too, I want to make sure we share that. And you said when you were in South Africa. When you have that dollar, you gave it to those kids. You remember your time when you were in Jamaica and you were struggling to get $1 a day to feed you and your family.
Exactly. And that's why it compelled me so much, because I was in that situation. I was it. I was the one praying every day, Lord, give me some food, give my family something. Is it ever going to end? And that's why it's natural for me to give back. It's natural for me to do this, because I know that's their prayer too. I know that's what they're asking for.
And going back to 2007, when you came back to the States, you're talking about putting things right, USA Inc. as an organization. How do you come about putting that organization together? Did you do it by yourself, or do you have other people to help you out? Can you share that experience with us?
Well, the organization started in Africa. When I start telling people my vision and what I see, I had a group of people that's pushing it and supporting it. My ex-husband now, he was part of it. My mom, they pushed me into it.
Your ex-husband was in the military. He's a veteran himself.
He's a veteran, and he's still in the military right now, in the National Guard. Yeah, so he's doing his side, of helping as well, and he still assists us with the nonprofit organization. When we started, it was hard to get things done because of money. I was myself in a poverty situation still, even though I was doing this. I myself was in that situation. So, but the vision was there, and the circumstances of me didn't make it any different for me to do something about it. It make me even want to push more to do it.
And what kind of services you provide at Putting Things Right?
Yes, we do clothing, education. Our vision is to have transitional housing, help people with pharmacy, help people start small business, keep people in school. These are our goals, and these are what we want to push forward.
You said clothing. What do you mean by that?
Repeat?
You said clothing. You provide clothes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Clothing. We have a thrift store, and had a thrift store as well, that used to assist the community in Broward County, that the homeless or people who's transitioning could come and get their clothing for free. And the regular population will purchase clothes, and then that money go back into the charity. And we're getting ready. That's about to be launched again.
As we're speaking, probably there are some people watching our show who would like to donate. If they want to make a donation, they can do that directly to you, or?
Yes, they can do that. They can.
How would they contact you?
They can contact us at 561-409-0319, or they could go on the web at ptrhelpnow.com.
I know you have 2 big events.
Yes.
Coming up next week and the following week.
No, it's following day.
The following day?
Exactly.
Okay, we're going to be talking about those 2 events, but we're going to take a pause. We'll be right back.
Thank you.